Good morning, everybody. I don't know why I'm saying good morning. It's morning for me. Hi, everybody. Welcome to this yoga class. I promise a meditation at the end, but it'll be quite a challenging flow, not too fast, because I've listened. And I hope you'll enjoy. As always, I'm happy about comments afterwards. We'll start by sitting on our heels. And just if that's uncomfortable, then you could sit on a block as well. Bring the hands to your chest and stomach and close your eyes. And I want to spend a little bit of time just feeling the breath in the body without guiding it. So maybe just a few breaths, a few seconds of listening in. And feeling that movement around the stomach, but also around the chest. In fact, you could let your hand travel to the rib cage, front, back, just feel the breath everywhere in the upper body. Try the lower back, the upper back, even the shoulders. And then hands just to the stomach. Take a long breath in and sigh out. To wait. No need to do that in unison with me. You might want to hold at the top if that feels nice. No rush. Relax the hands down and use the left hand to guide the left ear to the shoulder. So let the head get heavy and let the arm get heavy. Keep the hand where it is if that's comfortable as you slowly lower the chin towards your armpit or collarbone. Ear stays close to the shoulder, the chin goes up. Now chin from here towards the shoulder. It's the top of the shoulder. And release the hand, release the chin to the chest. Just let it hang there for a little bit. Maybe give it a little shake. We slowly straighten up into the other side. We know what we're doing. If not, we can open the eyes. Right hand to the head, right ear to the shoulder. Maybe checking that you're relaxing your jaw and your tongue. Still there, unless that feels too much, bring the chin down towards the armpit or collarbone. And let it rest there, wherever there is, wherever you feel you want to feel that stretch. And then ear stays close to the shoulder. It's just the chin that rises towards the ceiling. Doesn't have to be far, doesn't have to look like anything in particular, just for you to stretch. And gently from here, bring the chin towards your shoulder. So that's the top of the shoulder now. Chin to the chest, and super slowly start drawing circles with your chin. You may want to bring the hands behind the head to support yourself as the chin rises. You may want to make those circles smaller if you feel that it gets a bit too much for the neck. directions, of course. And if this is more of an egg shape that you're drawing with the chin, that's fine as well. Next time you drop the chin, once you've done both sides, obviously, bring the hands behind the head and gently round your back. Shoulders come forwards, back rounds. Elbows reach for the hips rather than the knees. And then we release the hands next to us on the ground and slowly straighten the spine. We open the eyes and we inhale and raise the arms and look up. Walk the fingertips forwards. You should feel that not just in your side but in your spine as well, in the lumbar spine, and you might arch your back a little bit here. And from here, move into your fingers, move into your wrists. Push the elbows down, squeeze your shoulder blades, and keep the W shape as you drop your ears from side to side. As you look from side to side, and try to look even further back, bringing that chin further back than just to the side, as if you wanted to look behind you. And then just looking to the front, keep the head completely relaxed, keep the neck relaxed, roll into your shoulders, keeping the W shape here. The right hand, send the left arm over and the hips over to the left side. Open the palm to the ceiling and come back up. Left hand down, right arm over to the left side. Hips push to the right. We open the palm to the ceiling and look to the fingertips. I should say fingernails, fingertips. We can see the other way as well. And we come up again. Fantastic. Inhale, raise your arms, look up. Exhale, float the arms down. We do a few more like that. We might add the head that goes up and down. Next time you go up, stay. Breathe in. And exhale, arms to the front, round your back, pull your left wrist gently to the right side. And then pull your right wrist to the left side. And back, we're going to inhale and raise the arms. And exhale, float the arms down and come onto all fours. Knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders. We tuck the toes under and we press to the back. And we come forwards, further forwards than your wrists, maybe even shoulders in line or further forwards than your fingertips. But that's all up to obviously what our wrists can hold and what's comfortable. Relaxing the tops of the feet. Inhale and arch your back, look up. Exhale, round your back, drop the head. Keep going, and if you feel like it, you could close the eyes. And listen to your breath. So just because we're syncing breath and movement, we're not suddenly changing the breath according to what we want to do with the body. The breath guides the way. And equally, the breath stays really soft and relaxed. It's not going to get strong. We're not going to spark our sympathetic nervous system. What we will do is add little other movements that we might like to incorporate into these arches and rounds. Could be your shoulders, your neck, your spine, your hips, anything at all. And from here, we inhale and raise the right arm, look up to the ceiling. on an exhale, doesn't have to be the next one, guide the arm over to the left side and raise your left arm if you want. Hand can stay on the ground and slide over to the right side as well. Find something that feels good for your shoulder. And that could be anything at all. We might slide the hips further over to the right side and see how that feels in the back. We might also decide to raise the left leg, maybe holding on to the foot as well. But we could just keep the knees on the ground. So what's the feeling in the body that you're looking for? Release and come onto all fours again. And on an inhale, raise your left arm and look up to the ceiling. Enjoy what you're feeling here and how you can feel the breath slightly differently, probably. Tend to feel it easily where we are stretching. And then from here, guide the arm over to the right side and see where the left arm wants to go. Sorry, the left arm is obviously on the ground. See where the right arm wants to go. And again, we've got the option of raising the right leg, of holding on, but maybe it feels quite nice and deeper for the back to push the hips to the left side while both knees stay firmly on the ground. Remember, the breath is steady, doesn't change. And we slowly release, coming back onto all fours. Round your back, push the hips from side to side, just a little bit of release. And then tuck your right toes under so that the whole of the right foot can come to the ground. Push your hips to the back, maybe all the way to the back so that you're landing on your heel. And then push your right knee out, letting the torso come as low as you want. Walking that left hand as far forwards as you want. And slowly coming back onto all fours. I hope you like that because obviously we'll do the other side. Tuck your left toes under, left foot to the ground. Push yourself to the back. Bring your forehead to the ground if you want. Just let yourself get really heavy here. Walk your right hand forwards. Use your left hand to press the left knee away. And enjoy that stretch. And if it's not enjoyable, then definitely change exactly where you are or how deep you're stretching. Release and come back onto all fours. Round your back, drop the head, move the hips in any and all directions that feel good. And then coming into Vyagrasana or the tiger. Inhale, right leg goes up, the foot comes to the head. Exhale, knee to the dropped head. And we keep that up. Remembering the breath guides the movement rather than the other way around. And we stay up here now, grabbing hold of the right foot with the left hand if we want, changing our gaze slightly, bringing the chin towards the left shoulder. And that's an option, we don't have to go for that. We might look to the back here, we might bend the right arm, bringing the elbow in towards us. And does what you do still feel effortless? Because if it doesn't, maybe you should do a little bit less. Change hands, left hand comes down, right hand reaches for the right foot. You're going to have to balance a little bit more here. So if you feel like you need to guide your left foot gently outside of the mat, that's fine. And you may decide to look down to the ground. Maybe that gives you more stability here in the pose. You could look to the back. You could drop the head to the back as well. Again, not comfortable for everyone, and also maybe not the thing to do for your balance. Now from here, reach the arm up high, step your right foot to the front and tuck your left toes under. We're coming into a twisted lunge. and slowly release. Hand comes down, knee comes down, and we're back on all fours in Padmanasana, adjusting anything that needs adjusting. And then from here, left side, inhaling, raising the left leg, foot to the head, exhaling, knee to the dropped head. And we know the drill, so we can really zone in on that feeling of the breath and how it guides our movement. Inhale, arch, exhale, round. Next time you go up, stay just as we did before. We take our time and grab hold of the left foot with the right hand, checking if it's comfortable and possible to bring the chin to the right shoulder, and seeing if we want to bend that left arm. Oh, I may have said it on the other side, I may not. The elbow comes in towards us, so we're working into the tricep here, getting ourselves ready for Chaturanga Dandasana. We change hands, right hand down, left hand to the left foot. Hey there. I realized I didn't actually look at anyone. I can't see you. Why am I saying this? Stop talking. Okay. You may look up, you may drop the head behind you. You may decide to just look down to the ground. And the great thing is that where we're intuitively looking is probably where is easiest for us to look. Not always. Arm goes high, left foot goes to the front, and we tuck the right toes under and straighten the right leg. Look up to the ceiling. And this time not back into Padmanasana or tabletop pose, but into a plank. So making sure that your hands and shoulders are aligned. You can align the shoulders with the fingertips, of course, as well. And also make sure that the hips aren't too high or aren't dropped. And then from here, breathe in, raise your right arm. Breathe out, arm to the front. Push the hips a little bit higher. And on an exhale, back into your plank. Inhale, left arm goes up. Exhale, arm to the front, push the hips up. And slowly from here, hand down, drop your knees, arch your back a little, elbows in, chest and chin come to the ground. And you inhale, drop the hips, raise the chest. And then from here, a little bit of movement into the wrists and interlock the hands. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Chest is off the ground, as you can see. Rib cage is in touch with the ground, but could now rise higher. Keep your feet on the ground. And then the legs go up. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze the heels together. And then hands to the ground. Inhale, Bhujangasana. And exhale, Parvadasana. First one, so take your time. Mountain, downward dog, triangle, whatever you want to call it. Dig the fingertips into the ground. Let the heels get heavy. Paddle a little bit if you need to. Just depends on how you feel. And the hips go higher and higher. The arms get longer and longer. The shoulders are strong. We breathe in, and as we exhale, we roll forwards into a plank. Inhale, stay. Exhale, bend your legs, push yourself up. Drop the head. And then inhale, right leg goes up. Moving a little bit into the ankle here to warm it up. And on an exhale, flex the foot, drop the heel. Breathe in. And as you exhale, step the foot to the front. Inhale, raise the arms, straighten the torso. Open up to the left side, warrior two, hands in line with the shoulders. push your right knee out, nothing that anyone needs to see. And then reach forwards and inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. No particular place for that right hand. The arm could rest on the right leg. Release from here and drop your knee. Keep the toes untucked. Sorry, tucked under. What am I saying? I'll edit that out. No, I won't. You know I won't. Inhale, raise the arms, look up. Exhale, elbows down, raise the knee off the ground. 2 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. And in your own time, see what your breath is up to. And then stay here. Arms go up. We slowly straighten up both legs. Left heel is off the ground. We breathe in. And we breathe out and float the arms down. Left heel comes to the ground. We squeeze our shoulder blades. We bend and come forwards and down. Push your right hip to the back, but let the torso come down. So a little bit further to the front than to the side. And release from here. Inhale, raise your right arm. And exhale into a side plank. Breathe in. And exhale into knees, chest, chin, or hover. Inhale, drop your hips, raise the chest. Exhale, look to the right shoulder, elbows in. Inhale, look to the front, maybe up. Exhale, chin to the left shoulder, look to the back. Inhale, look up, and exhale, push yourself up. Inhale, left leg goes up. And exhale, flex your foot, drop the heel. A little bit of movement. Okay. High plant. A little bit of movement into the ankle. And then from here, breathe in. And exhale, step the foot to the front. Inhale, raise your arms. Straighten the torso. Open up to the right side, warrior 2. Check on your right hand just to make sure it hasn't dropped. Push your left knee out. Reach forwards. Inhale, reverse warrior. Sink into your left leg. And exhale, extended side angle. Again, Utthita Konasana has so many different variations. There's not one that's better than the other. One that might be better suited for our body right now. And slowly release. Hand down, knee down, toes are tucked under, and we raise the arms. Breathe in and exhale, elbows down, knee up. Inhale and exhale. Now listen to your breath. 1 more. And keep the knee off the ground as the arms go back up. And we slowly straighten up, as if someone was pulling us up. Breathe in and exhale, float the arms down, right heel to the ground. As we're opening up to the right, we're simultaneously trying to press that right hip forwards, bend the left leg and come forwards. Left hip to the back. And obviously we'll come a little bit further to the right here, but we'll try to come to the front as much as we can. Release the right hand, raise your right heel and inhale as you twist. On an exhale, we come into a side plank. And then from here, on another exhale, into maybe a full Chaturanga Dandasana, but you're more than welcome to bring your knees to the ground. Inhale into upward dog, and that could be cobra as well. Stay for a little bit longer, deepening in a way that works for you. And then from here, push yourself up. Drop the head. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, flex your foot, drop the heel. If you want, completely optional, inhale, right hand to the right ankle, press that ankle and heel to the butt cheek. And on an exhale, arm up, step to the front. You can raise that arm here if you needed the hand on the ground. And then we inhale and come up from here and all the way over to the back. And on an exhale, we bring the hands to the ground and drop the left knee. Breathe in, come up, arms stay high. We could go into Kali Mudra here, so that sort of pistol position of the hands. And we could raise the left knee off the ground, but you want to keep, so here the toes are untucked. Why did I get confused about that? And release, knee down, hands down, tuck your toes under, and slowly raise yourself up again, coming into Ashwasanchalanasana. From here we straighten again, just as before. Float the arms down, interlock the hands. Can we try to keep that left heel off the ground? If we can't, then we won't, as we come halfway down. Release from here, heel to the ground, but you may need to walk that foot further forwards to be able to press the right hip to the back. Inhale, raise your right arm. So you're coming into Parivrit Trikonasana, or here, revolved triangle. And from here, rolling onto the outer edge of the left foot, try and guide that right leg up rather than onto the left foot. And then into Chaturanga Dandasana, maybe that right leg is high. Inhaling into upward dog and exhaling, pushing up. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, flex your foot, drop the heel. We may or may not decide to raise that left hand and bring it to the left ankle. And on an exhale, step to the front. You've got that option to not use the left hand. But inhale, yeah, left arm goes up, we twist. On the next inhale, we come up. Keep twisting and take yourself to the back. And on an exhale, hands down, drop your right knee, top of the foot onto the ground where it stays. We raise the arms. We could stay here, Kali Mudra, or we could raise that right knee off the ground. And release, knee down, hands down, tuck your toes under, knee off the ground. We inhale and rise. That crescent pose, equestrian pose. That's why actually equestrian is the better translation. Ashwasanchalan, and the galloping horse, the moving horse. Straighten your left leg, interlock the hands, right heel off the ground for the moment as we come halfway down. Halfway or lower or higher, depends on your hamstring here. You don't want to overload it. So stay safe. Maybe even a little bend in that left leg if you need. Hands to the ground, right heel to the ground. Walk it further forwards and then raise your left arm. And then slowly onto the outer edge of the right foot, coming into a variation of Ashisthana Kashyapasana. And into a variation of Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, mountain pose or downward dog. Stay and deepen. And if you're leaving us here, thank you for joining. And you know where to head if you want the full class. And the link is in, of course, the description.
slightly faster or more flowy, I should say.